Hi, welcome to the Rave.com. I'm Donnie. I'm here with Frank and Sergio from the Deftones. Thank you guys for taking the time to do this with us today.
Right on.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you,
having
Donnie,
us.
man.
Right on. How's the tour been going so far?
Tour's been great, actually.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, playing with Dillinger and, really cool guys,
Yeah,
great band.
We've been on a long string of sellout dates right now, so that's pretty exciting, and we've just been having a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the show tonight's sold out as well. I think it's been sold out for over a week now. So.
Awesome.
The band's been around since 1989. I've done a lot of albums over the years and stuff like that. How do you guys continue to, coming up with fresh ideas and stuff like that over the years? Like, what keeps you guys like hungry and stuff like that?
I don't know. I think it's maybe different for everyone in the band, but we just try and make stuff that's really fresh, or that that we end up liking. As selfish as that sounds, you know what I mean. We want to kind of appease everyone in the band, and when we all kind of digging it, we know we're onto something. And just so happens our fan base, I think, pick up on that, and then not being scared and to take chances, stuff like that.
Basically, we do stuff that feels good. I think that we all listen to lots of music and different kinds of music, and being that it's kind of like about like the way you feel as opposed to what it is. You're always kind of like open to new influences and new ways to just kind of approach things. You're always going to be, we're always a guitar band. You play the instruments you play, but your influences change and evolve, over time.
With that, you guys have delved into rap over the years and stuff like that, and the new Tech 9 record, 6s and 7s, has a Deftones song on it, correct? Was that the whole Deftones, or is that just a couple of the guys?
It's just a couple of the guys, yeah. I think it's just a little collaborative thing that had happened.
Yeah, essentially, they sent over, the Tech 9 people sent over a track, and then Stefan and like, replayed the guitar bit, like with his sound, and like flipped it his way, and Chino sang something on it.
Any chance of Tech 9 collab on the Deftones records in the future?
I don't know. You never know. The collaborations have always never been that calculated for us. It's always kind of been very spontaneous, who was around at the time, who stopped by the studio, or things just happened. So, I don't know. We never really like to plan certain things out like that. Especially a collaboration. If something happens, it happens. But we just saw him the other day.
Yeah, totally. We actually got to meet him. We expressed interest in like doing a track for him. From the ground up. But yeah, like Frank was saying, everything that happens is usually organic. Who's around or whatever. It's just fun.
Right on. In 2008, you guys were working on a record called Eros, or is that? Will we ever see that the light of day? Will that ever come out? Because that never. You guys ended up doing Diamond Eyes, and never the Eros record never came to.
It just kind of it stopped in its tracks after Cheese Accident, and I don't think we've had like a concrete talk about it, but it's still there. We still have it, and I think we'd all like to see it come out at some point or another. It's just doing it in the right way, and in a classy way. It's the last thing Cheese played on, so it's kind of like it's something that we hold true to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For him and whatever. But I could see it happening. When and how, I'm not too sure yet.
Right on. Like I said, last year Diamond Eyes came out. You guys already had a single drop for that. Is there any plans for a new recording? I know you guys said you don't really rush in anything, but has there been new demos and stuff like that?
No, there hasn't really. I mean, people chop around on their own, whatever they have for their own, personal recording thing or whatever. But the reality is all that stuff doesn't really fall into play. It's us getting together and making a bunch of noise and then kind of just finding stuff that we like. And if we use some of the stuff we brought into the mix, but it rarely happens like that. It's really organic. It's really fast. At least it has been on the last record.
It's very spontaneous and things like that. So
what we have discussed is maybe writing soon in between tours. Like there's some downtime, a few weeks, so we may start writing. But as far as recording and stuff,
yeah, totally. Just to like basically make the most of the momentum we've kind of gained from the excitement of making Diamond Eyes and just all the fun that we've had touring and playing these shows and doing all these cool things and also the fact that even like when in making Diamond Eyes, we kind of like, we wrote those songs that wound up on the record, and we never really wrote other songs or did much more after that. So we're kind of it'd be nice to get in there and just like continue just developing that.
Sure.
And just
you guys just did a couple dates with Cypress Hill down in South America too, correct?
Yes, we did.
How did that go? Was a bunch of festivals or?
I think one was Lollapalooza. There the first time Lollapalooza's played outside of the States, and then a few shows together. And then I think a festival.
Very like co-headline shows. Yeah.
Send Dog's my boy, so
Yeah.
I was actually on tour with him right before, and then he went out with you guys.
Yeah, that's family right there. Those are old friends, and
he said he's really close with you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're fantastic dudes.
they're those guys have been doing it long and hard, and they do it right, and we've just always been really good friends, and we've played a lot with them actually over the years. They have their own Smokeout Festival and all that, so we've done that many times too. You know, so
November this year, I believe it is again. So
it was good to be over there in South America with friends and putting on a really good show. You know.
So what's future tour dates after this tour? Is there any more in the works or?
Yeah, I think.
So the back end of the festival kind of things in
Yes, the
Europe.
Summer festival.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
do the summer festivals, and then I think we go do like Eastern Europe and stuff like that, Estonia and Russia and stuff like that. So we'll see.
Right on. Well, good luck over there.
Yeah,
So,
it's fun over there.
yeah. I heard some stories about how the travel is and stuff like that in certain spots. So.
Oh yeah, it can be sketchy if that's.
Yeah,
what you mean.
yeah. Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell the fans or anything like that before we go?
We're glad to be back. And
Yeah, totally, man.
hopefully many more.
Well, we're stoked. I'm a huge fan of you guys, and I appreciate the time. And Rave.com and everyone out there appreciates it. So there you have it. Frank and Sergio from the Deftones.
Yeah.
Thanks.